Google AdWords Masterclass. Additional video, additional insights. In this video session, we're going to talk about the strategies for you to bid through AdWords, as well as I'm going to touch base with the budgets and settings, because when you tweak any settings on your AdWords, it affects your campaigns and your bottom line as well. Now, AdWords is used by millions of advertisers and it makes billions of dollars each year for Google. That's why it has created many different methods for you to bid, so to speak, in that auction. So instead of just having one size fits all approach for bidding, you have different types: maximum cost per click, manual bidding, cost per 1,000 impressions, as in CPV, cost per view, so to speak, right? For video ads, you have that, right? So as you can see, well, you may say, which one do I use? Well, which one you should use? I'll give you scenarios because I can't tell you which one exactly you should use. You can experiment with all of them just to get the ideas to say, okay, which works better for me, right? I mean, common sense. But let's just take a look at, let's go to all campaigns. Let's create a campaign. I'm not going to create it, but walk you through it. Now, before I do this, remember this. We know how we can distinguish search network advertising, display network advertising, video advertising. Now, what you always must remember, when someone searches Google search box, they are in a different mode, right? That mode is critical. That means when I'm searching Google, I am asking questions to find answers. If I'm asking questions about some products, then maybe I want to buy it. Let's say cheapest prices for web design services. That obviously says the intent is buying, correct? But if I was to be on YouTube, searching YouTube, whereby you can advertise on that platform through search partners, then I am in a different mode. And yet, you still have the ability to reach those people. So at the end of the day, AdWords allow you to reach people. And then you understand the mode that they're in. Makes sense? So that's why the bidding strategy has to be considered knowing that fact. Instead of saying, okay, you know what? My product, if I was to sell it, when someone clicks my ad, lands on my landing page, I'm going to make $50 profit. For that reason, conversion rate, let's say 10% conversion as an example, then you think, okay, you know what? If I'm making $50 profit, if 10 people out of 100 buy that product, then you can work out how much you should bid for those clicks, right? But on internet, many things are dynamic. For that reason, you already know how to do conversion tracking, right? I have the videos that are free on Rankia YouTube channel as well. Nonetheless, conversion tracking is important because you want to know your advertising and what's really going on as far as people converting. So you can track that. That's why you have Google Analytics all working with AdWords. Now, then you say, okay, you know what? If that, you don't want to waste time doing that, because some small business owners, they don't want to, hire professionals paying them, $500 per month, whereby they think, you know what, instead let me put that $500 into my AdWords account and run my campaigns on my own. So I know this because I work for some of them. I optimize their campaigns and I give the keys back to them and they keep advertising, right? But as I've said, that's never smart to really take full power of AdWords into your own fingers. That's why you need to go back in there every week and analyze what's going on. Now, once you start, tracking your conversions, then you can make better guesses as to how much you should be bidding. And AdWords allow you to set different bidding strategies, okay? Search network only, we know all that stuff. All features gives us more features, but then again, you may be having a mobile app installed. Your focus is there, then you can choose that. I'm not going to cover that because most people use AdWords for, percentage-wise, they use it for search or display and video ads, okay? Now, search partners, yes, it can be powerful if that is your objective there. Then we have manual cost per click. If time is valuable for you, okay, then I recommend you don't actually choose this. Because if you start bidding manually, then you can go back in your campaigns or ad groups or keywords and keep change the bidding amount, manual bidding. Now, if you end up, advertising for 100 different keywords, how much it's going to cost you to go and make those changes? Time-wise, right? So then we have enhanced cost per click. AdWords automatically adjusts your bids to maximize your conversions. That's why you have to, track your conversions. Then we have target search page locations. Stay away from that. You can read the tooltips if you want. Target outranking share. Stay away from that as well. Now, you can maximize clicks according to your budget. Now, if that's the case, you want to be able to say to yourself, okay, you know what? The most that I can put into this ad is $50 per day. Now, if that's the case, then you say, okay, you know what? I want to get the maximum clicks for that. So let me choose that bidding strategy. So you can have that there, right? So that's what that is about. That will definitely be of interest to you. Enhanced cost per click. Adjust your manual bids up and down to help you increase conversions. That may be of interest to you. So forget about this one to begin with anyway. Okay, target search page locations. That means when someone searches, Google shows ads in the screen real estate, and you're saying, okay, I want to, bid through AdWords, focusing on that part of it. Is where my ads show in that results page, okay? Not smart. You should not focus there, You should be focusing on search intent and conversions. Now, cost per CPA, target CPA. Now, this will definitely be of interest to you. Let's press on that. Okay. Then, when we press on that, we have different settings here, right? If we were to say, okay, enhance cost per click, you can create a new portfolio, call it anything you want. Default bid, my budget is this. The default bid comes from what your products or services are worth to you, the profits they are worth to you, and consider the conversion rate, knowing that 100 people will visit your website and 100 people will not buy from your website. Makes sense. 2% conversions, 3% conversions are the default on internet. But that's the default. Once you understand how to improve your landing pages, then that increases. But you can take that as a roundabout figure to begin with. That means if the products or service you're offering for each sale gives you $50, then take in that 2 or 3% default conversions on internet. And then default bid can be set accordingly. Okay? So you can work that out. And you can say, my daily budget, I'm willing to spend 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 5,000, totally up to your budget. So how much you're willing to advertise. So that is all about. Enhance cost per click is that. Maximize clicks, you can say, okay, you know what? Cost per click bid limit optional. You can say, you know what? Although I want automate, I want AdWords to maximize my clicks, But even then, I don't want to pay more than $5. So you can set that there as well. But you know, you're choosing maximize clicks, it's automated, right? But you have that option. Per day, I'm willing to spend $50. You set that there accordingly. Target ROAS. This is something of late Google is introducing. It looks at your performance, and then it looks at your budget, and then it shows ads that it thinks it's going to bring better results depending on your budget and depending on your conversions. That's what that is all about. It's something new. Later on, you will definitely explore this, but at the beginning, perhaps not. You can surely read more about it, okay? So at the beginning, you can definitely select maximize clicks because you want maximize clicks per your budget. Or you can explore definitely target CPA, cost per acquisition, okay? Now with this can actually become tricky. You have to have your conversion optimized regardless of which bidding strategy that you will select. That's irrelevant. You must have conversion tracking installed so you can see how it's converting, what ads, what ad groups, what keywords, what landing pages are converting. That's a must, or else I don't think anyone should advertise with Adwords. With target CPA, you can say, okay, you know what? That sale is worth $50 for me, Adwords. So therefore, that's $50. Go ahead. My budget is $500 per day. And I'm willing to tell you that when that conversion happens, you can go and bid up to $50. I'll still be on the profit side, so to speak. Okay, so you have that option. But at the beginning, I'd like to follow the double up rule. That means if I'm making $50, right? So I'm willing to pay for that click, I'm willing to pay $50. Imagine this scenario. Then I'd like to double up for this setting. Because when I do this, then AdWords can be a little bit more flexible. But remember this. When you select this, okay, when you follow that double up rule, you need to come back later and then, run it for 2 weeks. Run your ads for 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks is actually not smart either, right? Because you'll be advertising with AdWords, give yourself about 3 months. So therefore, you need to really invest the time, energy to optimize everything on AdWords. Okay, and be willing to spend, as I've said at the beginning of this training course, right? Because initial AdWords campaigns that you will conduct, most will be trial and error. I've tried to, give you the road to follow as best that I can. But even then, nothing beats the first-hand experience, right? So if you were to follow the double up rule, remember, you can pause anytime the ads that you're running, change anything you want, anytime, that's totally up to you. Yeah, when you follow this double up rule, remember to come back because you analyze it and then go back to the original amount for that conversion. So if a conversion, someone clicks, that converts, that's $50 for you, then you can double up here. If someone comes to my website, buys any of my courses, let's just say $8, then the double up rule I will follow here is 16. So I'm being a little bit more flexible, giving AdWords that little bit more freedom to bid for that cost per acquisition, okay? Budget, well, budget is budget. What you have in your pocket is your budget. If you can say, you know what, I'm willing to put $10,000 per day, because that happens as well, then you put that. If you say, you know what, $10 is my budget, then you put that. No problems. That's totally up to you as to what you're offering for products and services and how much they are worth to you, as in how much profit you're making from them. Because later on, then you come back, say, you know what, that sale is worth $8 AdWords, so therefore bid accordingly. Later on, once you start optimizing, then you go down a little bit more. You can say, okay, you know what, yes, it's $8, but I want AdWords to bid a little bit less because I want to make more profits. So you have all these options. Nonetheless, ad extensions is a must that you must use. And you can explore about cost, but manual, forget about it. You'll be wasting too much time. Now, I know I bombard a lot here, but rewatch this video session and you will see later on as you advertise what I say is true. So that was to do with bidding strategies. There is many different options. It's totally up to you how you go about it, because that will depend on the profits your products bring to you and your budget for advertising. Now, now you have access to conversion optimization Bible, right? This is rather a bonus because, choosing keywords, putting some money in ads, AdWords, advertising, if you can't track what's going on and make improvements, that's never smart. So now you have access to Conversion Optimization Bible course that I know it will help you for your conversions. But let me give you one more trade secret in this course. When I say trade secret, it's nothing like, I went to Mars and grabbed that trade secret for you. It's because I advertise myself for many years now. And I also work for many different clients and I see what they're doing. And I read many other examples on internet too. So trade secrets is nothing like, it's only found on Mars. It's through experience. And experience tells me this. Most small business owners, they have a small business website, 10 pages for products and services they keep advertising. That's great because AdWords allow you to do that. But you should focus long-term success of your online business, of your website. Even if you're a small business owner, even if you only have 10 pages, you need to invest in content. You need to create content. You need to keep answering questions. This is very important because when you do, at this moment, the reason I pause my ads, because I am offering a service in Australia, country like Australia. My service is like $2,000 one-off. In Australia, SEO companies charge $10,000 per their client. But I want to help the small business owners by optimizing their website once, giving them the key, as in making that private video upon completion of my work, and telling them, you know what, your website is now optimized. You don't have to do anything more as far as SEO is concerned. And here's the key in the private videos. I say, private video is your key, and you need to keep putting out content. Content. On internet, we must content, put out content. Social media marketing, you need to put out content. Your website, you need to put out content. But you don't just put out content aimlessly. You put out content for a reason. And I've created this SEO PDF document for Rank Your Fans. And I want to touch base here, because although this is to do with SEO, I think you will definitely benefit from what I'm about to share with you. And that is this. You're a local business owner, you can focus on certain type of keywords. You already know this, right? But for building authority on internet, it's smart to create content that answers question-oriented words. As in, I could create how to optimize your website, how to market on social media. I can create that content. Because the more content I put out, as in more content you put out for your website and industry, the more authority you will have on internet. As I've said, the reason I actually enable these ads for you for this course is because for me to compete with, large digital agencies in Australia who's charging $10,000, they can bid up to $16, $18 per click. And yet, how can I, charging $2,000 for complete service, makes sense? How can I beat them for that clicks? But what I can do, I can say, you know what? Okay, they may have large deep pockets, but I am clever. I have more experience. And I can say, all right, I can tap into remarketing, because the more content I put out each week allows me to tap in and gain that remarketing options. Through AdWords, I can do remarketing campaigns. I can say, you know what, putting out YouTube videos is very easy. All you need is a smartphone. On YouTube, it's a community. If you look at my YouTube channel, you'll never see ads. I have some videos, it says introducing. Yeah, I introduce my products and services where I believe Ranker fans will benefit. For a small fee, everyone benefits, right? Because I'm passing you experience. Now, creating YouTube videos is as easy as just shooting with your smartphone. Now, right? But I don't have to compete with those large digital agencies who's willing to pay $20 per click. I can say, you know what? Let me just have 5-10 videos on my YouTube channel. You can create an additional YouTube channel and then make that whole channel about what it is that you're doing, find your angle, and then advertise your videos. 5 cents per click, right? Per view, for 30 seconds and all that stuff, right? But even if it's 10 or 20 or 30 cents, well, look at the amount here. $20 per click compared to 20 cents per click. But I'm still reaching people. So what I'm trying to tell you is, bidding strategy is important, yes. But what's even more important is that you understand all that I've shared with you in this Google AdWords Masterclass course. Then you just focus on your content. As in, don't just advertise and leave it at that. If you want to, really build yourself as a successful and profitable online business, then you should also invest in creating this content. Now, if you don't have the time, you can outsource it. In 2016, you can find professional content creators at a very affordable fee, because you're already investing your money for advertising, right? So think of content marketing as form of investment as well. So allocate a bit of budget there as well. And create content by answering these. Now, when you do, you can actually then run ads on these type of keywords as well. And I am more than certain, because this is what I see all the time on internet, because I work online. People don't even target these type of keywords. Now, if I was to then create a landing page and answer this question, how to SEO, and then go and advertise that landing page with those keywords, because people are searching for it and my competitors are interested in SEO Services Australia. But if I was to say how to SEO, and some small business owner looking for perhaps SEO services, they end up saying, you know what, it's too expensive, right? And then they start searching how to SEO, but I have the content and I can even advertise that. Answering that question, yes, they come, they benefit because I teach them how to SEO, but if they say, you know what, okay, this person answered my question, this person is helping me, and then they come and say, okay, you know what, this person is affordable. You see what I'm trying to get at? Indirect targeting is what I'm teaching you. And I know this is powerful because I use it. I use it with great success. In fact, let me show you another method here, because I test all these things. Nothing I pass on to you is just coming out from the Mars, right? It's coming from experience. I think to myself, you know what? Crazy Domains in Australia is the largest domain provider, web hosting provider. You may hear them, right? Look at this website. This is my website. I thought, you know what? Let me put out reviews or show people how to use Crazy Domains platforms. Okay, I'm a one-man show. You know, digital agencies employing 10 people to do all this stuff. Sincerely, what I'm trying to tell you is indirect targeting is powerful. This is a review site. And you know what? People actually contact me thinking this is Crazy Domains website they're contacting. Imagine if I was to focus on growing this website, perhaps put out 50 different blog posts showing people. Okay, that may take me 3 months time, perhaps even 6 months because of time resources, limitations that I have on internet because I'm doing so many different things. Right? But just imagine that scenario. And the more people ask questions about this, then indirectly, they may be interested in what I'm offering to them, perhaps my services or my videos and so on. It is powerful, and I know it works. So at the end of the day, this masterclass course has taught you the core concepts because there is so many different options here. You can even, write scripts to take advantage of some automated rules. But 99% of the AdWords advertisement community, they don't need all that. Large digital agencies managing, $1 million budgets per month, right, they need that. You and me, we just need what you now know in this course. And what I'm trying to tell you is don't just leave everything with AdWords. That's why I've created that bonus video saying to you, you know what? You can target keywords if you're beginning, because ranking keywords is not hard when you follow rank your methods. Now you also know that content marketing is critical and target what you're seeing on the screen now. And when you're advertising with AdWords, when you look at this, remember the mode that we were talking about and the search intent. That means, depending on the products that you have, some people may go online, do their research as to what your product can do for them first. So they are in that research mode. Make sense? Then, for easy results, okay, someone, their intent may be fast, quick, they have an emergency, plumbing emergency. They want answers now. They want that service now. If that's the case, you're looking at that intent. Bid more for those keywords that will bring people when they are in that buying mode, doing business mode, instead of comparing mode, right? Imagine this. Asus laptop versus IBM laptop, for example. Compare or review. Review is, in what mode is that? Not in buying mode. So through keywords you can see that. That's why the search intent was critical. So I'm wrapping all this course and all the insights together into one equation for you because I want you to succeed on internet. And remember always, continue. Slowly. Have fun. Right? If you lose $100 saying, you know what, I spent $100, didn't get anything. Okay. Say it, okay. It's a learning curve. Because I know I spend, you know how much money I spend on AdWords? Conversions. Invest more. Per click, per budget. Focus your attention there. But that doesn't mean you should leave out the other ones. Because you want to do all this together. Slowly, over time. I really thank you very much for investing in this program. And watch the insights in this course as well. Now you spend a couple of hours, and I know what I teach you, or what I try to share with you, will help your AdWords campaigns. That's why I provide money-back guarantee, because of my confidence. Use these insights and take me up on my offer as well, because I know what I say will help your AdWords campaigns. And if you in your heart of hearts believe that the trade that you have made with me has been worth it for your money investment for purchasing this course and a couple of hours learning with me, then please do me a favor and provide a short feedback so that I can inform other small business owners and Google AdWords advertisers that the insights that I share are worth it. Wishing you great success on internet, and I am hoping to hear your success story. Thank you very much. Take care. Thank you.